Well, we are. It's just gone 2:02, as you can see, on the 3rd of June, the Friday after the Jubilee. Yeah, it's one day out of the bank holiday weekend where I've got a chance to get down the coast. And going back down to Purbecks, and I'm going to Swanage end of the Purbecks to Durlston Head, and fishing over just from low water up to low water up again. I haven't got much choice in the matter really, so I'll see you when we get down there. Ciao for now. Right, we're here, Durlston Country Park car park. I'm not going to go to the the lower ledge. I was going to go to a mark which is a bit of a low water mark, and I wouldn't really get much time on there before I've got to get off. So I've committed myself to making the hike, to going along halfway between here and Dancing Ledge. There's a place where I can fish the tide right up, and won't get get cut off by the tide. So yeah, there we go, a bit of a walk, but yeah, that's where I'm going to go. See you when we get there. See you in a bit. It's quite a hoof from the car park, but yeah, there we go. Loads of people out there, loads of climbers out. There we are. It's the summer. See you in a bit. It's been a few years since I fished this mark, and I can't remember where they're clean patched. I think straight out in front, but there's a bloody pot out straight out in front. That's a good idea where the clean patch is actually. Yeah, so suck it and see. Here we go, let's give it a go. We'll start with a little bit, well, I bought my spinning rod today as well actually. I'll just show you that. So a little 10-foot carp rod, 2¼ pound test, and I've got a weedless shad on there. I say shad, but yeah, you know, looks like a little mackerel or something. So yeah, I'm going to give that a go as well as fish on the bottom. Right, on the bottom rods we've got a 3-foot pulley pennels. I've got the, where are we now? Just about to see it. I've got size, there we are, size 1s on that one, size 1 pennel, and on the other, size 3/0s on that one. Okay. Size 3/0s against size 1s, or size 1/0s I should say. The bait is just a whole pile of squid and mackerel, dirty squid and mackerel there. I've kept the heads as well. You never know as it gets nearer the evening into darkness. Right, so on the small hooks, the 1/0s, I'll put some mackerel strip, and then on the big hooks I'll put a whole squid. Show you that. go. Clip down, ready to go. That's it. Clip down, ready to go. Chuck them out now. Hopefully I'll find a bit of clean ground. I have to say, you know, I lobbed it straight out about 60-70 yards. It's pulling to the left, which means it probably pulled me into a snag. So I'm gonna, the other rod's gonna chuck over this side, and hopefully it'll pull in. Gotta say, it's really moving. Might have to put 200 grams on. Right, let's get the other rod in. Something else I like to do, what I'm going to do with this breakaway, is I'm going to use these pliers and I'm going to bend the tips of the wires over. Okay, so I'll show you. There you go. So I've just bent those tips. I've opened the wires up a bit and I've just bent the tips over to make a more grappling effect. Right, I've just reeled my first rod in. I managed to get it in. It took about bloody 5 minutes messing around. Put the old rubber gloves on, grip gloves to pull the line out. It was all weeded up, but I managed to get it in, didn't lose the gear. I've got one rod out there on the bottom still, and I'm going to give this a go. Give this little weedless lure, 1 ounce head on it. Give that a go. So I'll just show you. See these little 1-ohs, these saved me because they actually bent on the weed when I pulled through. I pulled through the weed, so it helped me get out of the snag. Anyway, I've just put them back to place. Into here, I'll show you this. I must have shown this loads of times. Hook just goes from the flesh out through the skin, then back through the skin and points through the flesh, like so. And then I've got the baiting cotton. And I'm just going to bind it up. You've got to be careful not to mask the point with the cotton, as I've said before, and bind them up. I have to get some more cotton soon, I think. Try not to let the cotton disappear down the hole. That just causes another nightmare. More work. Right, so I've got that. Just bring my panel down. Push me a little bit of silicone over the panel. Right. Invert the panel hook and go into the back, opposite side to the main hook. And out, and then pull it into alignment. Tell you what I'll do, spin that around that side there. So there you go. One hook that way, one hook that way. And yeah, let's clip it on the rod. Right, so I've just cast, the last bottom bait went out over that way, about 80 yards, and I found clean ground. Even though the line had pulled around in the tide, it was in a bow, and not much weed, so I think things are getting better. I'm going to put my bottom baits over there, and what I've got on my right hand rod, because I lost a set of gear already on this right hand rod, so I've got myself a 2-hook scratcher with rag. If we have a look, they're overhand loops, so it's minimal of tackle to be lost, no shock leader, just 25 pounds straight through. Yeah, I mean that's proper rig body that is, but yeah, there we go. And down to the lead, little 3-ounce lead, and that's on rotten bottom clip. There we go, simple. Rag is good. It's £1/4 pound of rag there, believe it or not, and decent size. And I don't know what this stuff is. It's not vermiculite, but it's like something different. It's like a sandy version of vermiculite. I've never seen it before. Got that from the tackle shop in Wareham. Very handy to stop off on the way to the Purbecks. Yeah, there we go. So both rods are on the bottom now. Scratcher on the right hand rod, mackerel and squid, cocktail on the left hand rod. Yeah, let's see. Save blank. Yeah, it's a ballon, about £1. Yeah, not bad. At least it's saved a blank. Just over the edge in a gully there, there's ragworm on my little wrasse rig. Both rods are back out in the bottom now. I've done some spinning, I've done a bit of wrasse fishing. Nothing on the spot. I did get some bites on the weedless, but I didn't connect. But I had that wrasse on rag just over the side. Mackerel on the left rod and whole squid on the right rod, about 50 yards out, 40-50 yards out. I'm going to cast too far here. I just get into a lot of trouble when I cast out of range. It's obviously clean around out there, but the tide run here is mental. Really is. Anyway, we'll see what we'll see. Really anywhere to sit here, to be honest. Just about squeeze my bum on there. Cheese and pickle sandwiches and tomato soup. That's it. Right. I'm going to be packing up in a bit, to be honest with you. I want an early night tonight. Got a few things to do tomorrow. And of course, we're casting on Sunday. I need to get home tonight so I don't feel knackered on Sunday. It's always the day after that you feel really, really bad. So I'm going to start to reel these rods in. Well, reel the right hand rod in first. And then if I do get something, you'll see what I get. Otherwise, I'll see you back in the car. There we are. It's 11:21. I got back here at 10 past 11. I actually left the mark at 10:25, so 45 minutes. Yeah, a bit of a trudge because I've done it quicker but without gear when I've just done recce's. I've done it about just over half an hour, but yeah, never mind. It wasn't a magnificent session. It wasn't, I don't suppose it was cut out to be. Massive tidal pull from right to left, loads of weed in the water, dragging the line round into snags. I ended up losing 3 sets of gear. Yeah, but fortunately I managed to get that wrasse out as a bonus fish just to save the blank. Yeah, there you go. That's it. That's fishing the Purbecks. Yeah, but I've got more ideas on how to deal with these marks like this now. Gonna make up some proper rotten bottom rigs with short hooks and roots high up for dealing with like the weed and rock and that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. It wasn't a brilliant one, but there there we are. I think that's the third session down on the Purbecks now, and got a few more to go as yet before autumn gets here. Anyway, I decided to say thanks for watching, and until next time, cheers.